that you're sharing, that you need to show up for yourself and be there for yourself as well. And especially when when you're constantly giving to others, it's important that you do take that time for self-care. And many people have dreams, ideas, and passions, but they are held back by fear or self-doubt. So what advice would you give someone who is waiting for that perfect time to start their business or follow their passion?
You'll never, ever, ever reach perfection. I want to believe, Deborah, that when you started, broadcasting this show 3 years ago, things weren't perfect. It was the first show that you had was your worst.
Yeah.
But then along the way, you continue to perfect it. Is it perfect now? I doubt it.
Yeah.
Will it be perfect 10 years from now? No. But the thing that you did was starting. There were certain plans that you had. You wanted to fix this and that. But had you been stuck on fixing those plans, you wouldn't have started yet, because you'd be waiting for the perfect that never arrives. So what I want to say to everybody is, there's no such thing as perfect, but there's something called start with your worst product ever, but know that eventually you need to innovate and improve it in order for you to continue providing the best that you will be at that certain time. For instance, right now, this is the best during 2026 today for your show.
Definitely. And that is such a good mindset as well. Showing up for yourself and reminding yourself this is the best moment. I'm going to give it to my best, and just starting with what you have. And that's such an incredible, empowering message that you've shared. And I want to ask you, a quick rapid fire. Actually, before we go into rapid fire, you focus on a lot of helping people thrive, not just to survive. So, if you could leave our listeners with a couple of messages about living with purpose, leading with courage, what would it be?
To be quite honest, is don't use your heart too much, especially when you have major decisions to make. Follow your mind, not your heart. But then again, there should be a balance between the two, because heart without mind, you are just somebody who's useless. And then mind without heart as well, you are also another useless person. Always try to find a way that you balance the two in order to come out and produce something that is really significant to you and matters to the rest of the world as well.
And if people want to work with you, how can they reach you, Patience?
I am on Instagram, so my name, Patience Rabai, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever. Patience Rabai, Patience. I know people are like, oh, is that a name? But yes, it is a name. They can reach out to me anywhere. I also have my own website, patiencerabai.com.
Wonderful. And if you do want to work with Patience Rabai, please do reach out to her. And she does a lot of coaching, keynote speaking as well. And she's also an author. And listening to this show, you'll know what a beautiful and comfortable space that she's giving people. So I'm sure she will have a meaningful impact in your life as well. A quick rapid fire before we finish our Patience. One beverage to kickstart your day. What would it be?
Hot chocolate.
That's an interesting choice.
I feel I just have a lot of energy in me. So caffeine would just get me to the point where I'll be dancing on tables. I also don't drink any alcohol. I think, I already have a lot of energy in me. Hot chocolate is my starter, or water.
Wonderful. And one book that has changed your life?
One book that has changed my life is the Holy Bible. So there are certain things that, no matter what situation or circumstances you are in, it is just your go-to.
Certainly. And sometimes your faith or religion can support you and give you a lot of resilience in the most challenging, parts of your life as well. And it's good to have that some kind of positivity that you can rely on. So one word you hope people remember when they think of Patience Rabai?
Patience.
That's beautiful. It's just
that's my word. So patience. To be quite honest, a lot of people, I joke around and say I have a lot of patience, or sometimes too much patience, but I've come to realize that it's helped me with a lot of proper decision making as well.
Wonderful. And any final thoughts that you want to share to our listeners before we wrap up today's segment?
Just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. If at all you have a plan, if you have an idea and you want to implement, just do it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just go for it. Deep yourself, consider whatever outcomes that will come. Know that you are going to make mistakes. Know that you are going to make some losses. But as long as you have the mindset of a risk taker, dive in.
Wonderful. And those are final beautiful words from Patience. As I said earlier, she is an entrepreneur, author, and keynote speaker as well. And she does coaching as well if you want to turn your ideas into action. So please do reach out to Patience. I will tag her in my social media page with the post show promos. And thank you so much for being here on a Sunday morning. And, you've taken time off your family and you're here to share your experience and knowledge. So thank you so much for being here, Patience.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wonderful. And if Patient's story reminds you that challenges can be overcome to define who you are, it is the foundation for growth, purpose, and positive impact. Reach out to her, and remember, everyone, that you will never have a perfect beginning. That, like Patience said, it's about taking that first step, surrounding yourself with people who encourage your growth, and starting that dream right now with what you've got. So it is time to wrap up Mindful Moments, and I had a beautiful full show this morning, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. And remember, your greatest challenge can become the foundation for greater purpose. I will share the post show promos, videos, and photos as well. I'll tag everyone who's been on the show so you can reach out to them with their mission and purpose as well. And I will connect back with my listeners in a fortnight with some more incredible guests who'll share their story and ideas and to empower your week ahead. So thank you for tuning into Mindful Moments on 88.9 Wyndham FM community radio station. Stay safe, stay positive, and take care of yourself. And if you want to re-listen to the shows, you can listen at winfm.org.au, or I will upload the videos as well. So take care, and this is your host Deborah signing off on Mindful Moments on 88.9 Win FM community radio station. Wonderful, thank you so much. I forgot to record the start of